Welcome back viewers to the 9th episode of the series Indian Press Law, and you are watching at Ease No Media, where we discuss media related topics at ease. In this episode we will be discussing about the Parliament Proceeding Act. So let's start. Hello and welcome to another brand new episode of At Ease No Media, and today's topic of discussion is Parliamentary Proceeding Act 1956. So we will be talking about the journalistic perspective of Parliament Proceeding Act. So what is Parliament Proceeding Act? To put it simple, this act helps the journalist to make any comment on the Parliament's proceeding. That means journalists can comment to the Parliament without getting or without any fear. So this act helps none but the journalist and the citizen. As the citizen of India, we don't have any freedom of press. So the citizen and the journalist are same by the book of laws. So it was initiated by Firoz Gandhi in the year 1956 and gave immunity to the press in regard to faithful reporting of parliamentary proceeding. That means any journalist can cover any parliamentary report. Now just a general recap, Firoz Gandhi, as we all know, was an Indian politician and journalist and held and gave the immunity to press in regard to faithful reporting for parliamentary proceeding. That means Firoz Gandhi held all the journalists for a ethical way of reporting, ethical way of journalism, and this act permits the press to report defamatory statement in parliament without committing a breach of privilege of the parliament. That means it helps the journalist for an ethical reporting, for an ethical way of journalism. Okay viewers, now let's move on to the next part of the Parliament Proceeding Act 1956. So this act was applied only to proceeding of parliament and not of state legislature. Right. So initially this act was applied just for the parliamentary proceeding, not for state legislature. But soon after 1978, this act respects the proceeding of state legislatures as well. So we can say that back in 1956, when this act was enacted, at that point of time this act was applied only to the proceeding of parliament, not of any state legislature. But after the 1978, this act releases and respects the proceeding of state legislatures as well. Well, fine. Now we will be studying about section 3 of this act. So let's read out what section 3 mentions. According to Parliament Proceeding Act 1956, section 3 of this act states that no person shall be liable to any proceeding, be it civil or criminal, in any court in respect of the publication in a newspaper of a substantially true report. It must be substantially true report of any proceeding of either House of Parliament, unless the publication is proved to have made with malice. If the publication is for the public good, is for no malice, if the publication has been made for no malice, then only the person shall not be liable for any proceeding, be it in civil or criminal court, in the respect of publication of newspapers. So to put it straight, if the journalist or if the publication, if the newspaper is publishing any report for or against the parliament and it must be for the public good, then there shall be, then the journalist or then that particular citizen must not be liable to any proceeding. So this was the Parliamentary Proceeding Act in respect of the journalist. So we are studying media related subject, right? So we are discussing about the Parliamentary Proceeding Act from the point of view of journalists. With that, we end this topic, the Parliament Proceeding Act 1956. And thank you guys for watching this video. Keep supporting At Ease No Media. See you guys in the next video.